It was the final year at Atlantic High School, Lagos. The heat of the afternoon sun cast long shadows over the courtyard. A black SUV pulls up in front of the school gates. Students pause to watch a strikingly beautiful girl step out. Her name was Iniobong Duke. Iniobong is tall, caramel-skinned, with piercing, epic features and an effortless elegance that makes head turn. Her uniform is crisp, her steps confident. She walked into the classroom, unfazed by the stares. At the back of the class, three boys, Femi, Wale, and Toju, exchanged knowing looks. Femi said, "Who be these goddess wey just land like say na international transfer student?" Toju grinned and responded, "Omo, she fine. Light skin, long legs, see as she fresh. Hi, this one na high class babe." Their leader Wale leaned back, watching her with an amused smile. "Na me go collect this one, no worry." Iniobong introduced herself to the class, her voice soft but firm. "Good morning, everyone. My name is Iniobong Duke. I transferred from Calabar." Her presence was commanding, different. The boys didn't know it yet, but this girl would change their lives forever. At lunch break, under the mango tree, the boys were still talking about Iniobong. Wale said, "Make we spice things up, Joe. First person wey go make Ini fall for am, na him be the real Yoruba demon." Femi hesitated. He actually likes Iniobong, but Wale, to him, women were just games. Still, he couldn't back down. "Challenge accepted," he said. "But she no be regular babe, she una know." Toju laughed and said, "Now why it go sweet." They shook hands, sealing the bet, and the hunt began. Over the next few weeks, Femi played his cards right. Femi was different from Wale, more patient, more sincere. He listened, he helped Ini with assignments, he made her laugh. One evening, as the work done is finally spoke up. "Ini, I no go lie, I really like you. Not as game, not as joke. I mean, really, really like you." She stopped, watching him with those sharp, epic eyes before smiling slightly. "I know about the bet." Femi's stomach dropped. Wait, what?" Iniobong laughed softly. "Wale already tried. You boys are predictable. But guess what? You almost had me believing you were different." She walked away, leaving him standing there, ashamed. Humiliated, Wale convinced Femi that Iniobong played them both. They planned to teach her a lesson, one she would never forget. The rumor spread. Iniobong was dating a male teacher. So the rumor mongers began to spread. Fake messages came up, edited pictures, whispers behind her back. The school erupted in scandal. But that was just the beginning. One evening, Ini stayed late to complete an assignment in the empty library. She barely heard the door lock behind her. Then the shadow moved. Three figures stepped forward, familiar faces: Femi, Wale, Toju. She tried to scream, but a hand clamped over her mouth. It happened so fast. They were brutal, merciless. The betrayal more painful than the act itself. When the boys were done, they fixed their clothes like nothing happened, leaving her crumpled on the floor. The next day, the school expelled the teacher. Iniobong was too broken to speak. Her mother fought, but the boys' wealthy families covered everything up. The shame was unbearable. They withdrew her scholarship. Lagos swallowed her whole, and she and her mother had to leave for Calabar. Iniobong didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just existed. She finished high school in Calabar. She got into the University of Calabar to study pharmacy. but something inside her never healed. Every year, on the anniversary of the night they destroyed her, she relived it until she decided to do something about it. 4 years later came the first payback. Wale was in his final year at a private university in Nigeria. One night, he walked into his house, tipsy from a party. The lights flickered. The air was too still, but he didn't notice. At least, not early enough. Then they stepped out of the shadows. 3 men, masked, militants from the swamps of Calabar. Before Wale could scream, a cloth is shoved over his face, and then there was darkness. When he woke up, he saw himself tied to a chair, and he was in pain. His screams echoed in the empty warehouse. Blood pooled beneath him. A phone screen lighted up in front of him. A message typed out and sent. Hugs and kisses from Ini. The next morning, his parents found him outside their gates, barely alive, his manhood destroyed. 1 year later, Toju met the same fate. By then, Femi knew. Femi was the last one standing. He spent a year looking over his shoulder. Then he found her, Iniobong Duke, no longer the quiet schoolgirl, now a woman, powerful and untouchable. He knelt before her, sobbing. "Please, I'm sorry. We were kids. We didn't know." She tilted her head, expression unreadable. "You think I haven't heard those words before?" She smiled, and for a second he thought she had forgiven him. He left, relieved, but deep inside he knew it wasn't over. Then came the anniversary. He was walking home when the van pulled up. This time, there were no pleas, no mercy, no escape. And as he lied on the cold ground, broken, bleeding, barely breathing, he saw her step forward. He tried to speak, but she crouched beside him, placed a hand under his chin, and whispered, "Hugs and kisses from Ini." And then she walked away, never looking back. Years later, Iniobong sat in her office, overlooking the skyline. The ghost of the past no longer haunted her. Therapy had healed her. Justice had been served. She no longer lived for revenge. She lived for herself. And this time, she was finally free. The end. Thank you for watching. This story touched me. I'd love to hear from you. Please put down in the comment section what you think of this story. Do you think Iniobong went too far, destroying their lives? Because destroying their manhood, they can never recover from that. Do you think she went too far, or do you think the punishment was just? I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know your opinion. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment. If you love this channel, please do so. Support your friend, your personal person, by subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video. Hello friends, it's your personal person, Thank you for watching and for being a part of this family. Please like and subscribe for more wisdom tales. See you in the next video.